What would you do if your boss humiliated you in front of everyone? Just to boost his own ego? That's what happened to one worker. But what happened next was karma at its finest. David was a quiet employee at a local company. He worked long hours, never complained, and always gave his best. But his boss, Mr. Reynolds, was a man who thrived on power. One day, during a staff meeting, David made a small mistake in his presentation, just a minor typo. Instead of correcting it politely, Mr. Reynolds smirked and turned to the camera that was recording the meeting. "See this, everyone?" he mocked loudly. "This is what happens when you don't pay attention. Even basic work becomes a disaster." The room went silent. David's face turned red as his co-workers looked away uncomfortably. The humiliation was recorded, broadcasted on the company's internal system, and whispered about in the office all week. David went home that night crushed. He replayed the moment over and over, hearing his boss's laughter echo in his head. He wanted to quit, but something inside him said no. Instead, David decided to do what he did best: work harder, smarter, and let the results speak. Over the next few weeks, he poured himself into a major project the company had been struggling with. He stayed late, researched solutions, and built a system that saved thousands of dollars in wasted resources. Quietly, he turned failure into success. But here's where karma stepped in. At the next quarterly review, the higher-ups gathered. Mr. Reynolds confidently took credit for the new system, bragging about how he guided his team to success. What he didn't realize was that David had carefully documented every step of his work: emails, drafts, timestamps, and even contributions from supportive coworkers. When the executives asked questions, it quickly became clear Mr. Reynolds had no idea how the system actually worked. The room shifted uncomfortably as David, with calm confidence, presented his findings. By the time he finished, the executives were applauding him. Mr. Reynolds? He sat there red-faced, exposed for trying to steal credit and humiliate the very person who saved the company. Within weeks, David was promoted to project lead. And Mr. Reynolds? He was quietly removed from his position. So what happens when a boss humiliates a worker on camera? Sometimes karma doesn't need revenge, it just needs the truth to shine. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because everyone loves seeing karma served in the sweetest way.